G'day guys, welcome to my RxWise feature video. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about NRL's Round 6 recap preview for 2023 guys, so let's get started. So starting off with this first game of this match, we see the Storm going up against the Roosters. Now this game, the Roosters didn't really do well. They've lost injuries such as James Tedesco, the Teddy, for fullback with a head concussion. But he will be playing in that other next round, which I heard about that. So yeah, apparently that was going to happen, mentally happen. But anyway, that match was really convenient, really good. But obviously, the Melbourne Storm, they just hung on with a really good lead, really good win, 28 points to 8 in this match. Really successful lead this game was, and I just cannot, I did not know that they were going to be a really good team, and sorry. I do apologise about it. There was a siren going past me, so yeah, it was pretty loud. But anyway, back to the topic. Yeah, this game was a pretty good match, and 28 points to 8, very good scoreline it was. Not a thrashing, I do believe. The reason why the Sydney Roosters fell apart, it was because no Tedesco in this match, and they didn't really succeed at all. And with the Melbourne Storm, with that win, congratulations. I know for a fact that they are a really good team, and coming off with a really good win, exciting, really good, and knowing what you can do about it is just, yeah, spot on. But yeah, 28 points to 8, very good win by the Melbourne Storm. The next game of this match, we see the Bulldogs going up against the Rabbitohs. Now, this game really played a really good part out of it. The Rabbitohs came out on top to make it a really good win, and yes, make it a really good win in this match. How the hell did the South Sydney Rabbitohs beat the Bulldogs 50 points to 16 in this game? I understand that Josh Addo-Carr got taken off in the first half and let's just say 4-6 minutes in play. But then again, in this match, things didn't go their way. And with that in mind, I didn't think that the Bulldogs were going to win after that incident. But anyway, that match was really good, really succeeding by the Rabbitohs. Really epic win by Latrell Mitchell, Taane Milne, he played a really good game. Isaac Thompson, number 5, he played really good. So did Alex Johnston, played a really good match. Isaiah Tass played a really good game. It just goes so on and so on, and yeah, scoring heaps of tries in that game. It was just absolutely a very epic win by the Rabbitohs, and I know for a fact that they are a do or die team, but it's not going to be a very epic win if they're not going to succeed very well. But at least the Rabbitohs won in this game by 50 points to 16 in this match anyway. The next game of this match, we see the Cowboys going up against the Dolphins. Now, this game was another epic win. Very good lead, very good match. That one, the Cowboys, I thought they were going to win. Yes, I thought they were going to win. But then again, the Dolphins, they played a really good game. 32 points to 22. Very close scoreline in that match. The Dolphins did really well. The Hammer did absolutely really well. Astonishing for him. He is a really good player by the fullback side. Yes, Dolphins are a new team, as I did say before in my latest video. But it's going to be one hell of a ride, one hell of a joyride by the Dolphins if they'll win and then they'll fall apart. Let's hope not, because with so many good players on that side, I just think that they'll go a long way. And I just reckon that how this team will go a long way, I reckon since Wade Bennett is in that coaching side, it will go a long way. I reckon they'll do well. And plus, Jeremy Marshall-King, number 9, the Hammer at number 1, those two players are the key players for the side. And without them, there is no Dolphins at all. They will fall apart. Without them, they will fall apart. Because it's hard for them to make a decision whether or not if they will win or not. But I reckon they'll go along the way in the season. So anyway, that game was a really good match. 32-22 in that game. Well done to the Dolphins. The next game of this match, we see the Panthers going up against the Manly Seagulls. Now, this game was another really good match by the Panthers, but unfortunately, though, for the Manly Seagulls, they didn't get a point, or basically they've got 2 points, but it was really tough to see this game getting beaten by this match by basically the Panthers and the Manly Seagulls. They were struggling so bad. 44 points to 12. Very hard game by Manly. And they didn't really work in themselves very well. The Panthers, they absolutely flogged them. And that match just took it to a whole new level. And plus, that game was one of the most epic games. The Panthers came back and win in that game. And so, this match, 44-12, very good game it was. Suna Tofa played a really good game. Dylan Edwards played a really good match. So did Jerome Luai and Nathan Cleary. This game, by them, they played really well. And to succeed in this game, they were playing epic. And to continue in this match, wow. They played absolutely stunning. And the Panthers got the job done. Very succeeding win. The Panthers did really well. And I reckon I'll come back in the next game and basically win. But anyway, well done to the Panthers for making a really good win against the Manly Seagulls in this match, 44-12. The next game of this match, we see the Broncos going up against the Raiders now. 20 points to 14 in this match. And I predicted an upset. Yes, I predicted an upset. Raiders to beat the Broncos in this game, 20-14. Broncos played well, but not enough to concede a win. Raiders played well, but absolutely stunning by them. No Jack One, no Matt Frawley. That would see Brad Snyder in that number 6 role last week up against the Broncos. But with Jordan Rapana having that nasty head collision in that game, I just didn't think that it was going to be fun for the Raiders at all. And despite that win, only just against the Broncos, that there really made a true mark for the Raiders. And wow, I was overstunned. I was basically stunned to see this game be an upset. And that was only the upset game that I was going to predict anyway, because you have to pick an upset anyway. It's always hard to win home games and away games, so yeah, it's tough and it's really hard. But anyway, that game was a very close match. But since no Jack won, no Matt Frawley, the Raiders still won that game 20 points to 14 in this match to beat the Broncos in that game. The next game of this match, we see the Titans going up against the Dragons. Now, this game was another epic match. Yep, was another epic game of football. And plus the Dragons, they did really well. But despite the game by 2 points in this game, 20 points was just a very epic game and another turnout point for the Titans to make just a really good win in this game. And just despite that game, that 20 points to 18, very close game, they only just won by just. And despite that, having to make a really good effort, the Titans, they played really well. And despite their effort against the Dragons, things didn't really go their way properly as well. And despite their effort in that match, I just think that the Dragons, they played really well, but only just lost in that game by 2. But then again, they're a good team. They're a really good team. Titans are a really good team too, but only just by 2 points in that game. Wow. I didn't think that the Titans were going to win in this game by 2 points. Well done to the Titans for making a really good win against the Dragons in this game, 20 points to 18. The next game of this match, we see the Knights going up against the Warriors. Now, 34 to 24 in this game. The Knights did really well. And finally, the Knights, they got a win. Despite that, credit to you guys. Played a really epic game of football. The Warriors hung on, but just didn't hang on enough to make a good win. But at the moment though, the Warriors came out on top. Like in the first half, they played really well, but then in the second half, the Knights, they just got a win and just went, we're gonna beat you guys. And so, yeah, that game was absolutely really good. Quite loved it, enjoyed it. But unfortunately though, safe to say, for you guys out there, no Jaden Brayley for number 9 for the Knights. He will be out for the season. So yeah, it's going to be really tough for the Knights to have that number 9 hooker jersey. But despite that, I'm not even going to say any other ones. But yeah, it's going to be tough for the Knights. And credit to the Knights anyway. They played really well. And despite having their history and season coming to a win and loss, they're struggling. I know for a fact they are, but they're struggling, and you need to have that momentum. You need to have that attack and that defence. But unfortunately, though, no Jaden Brayley, so that means no Knights at all, and it's going to be one hell of a joyride for the Newcastle Knights in that game. But 34 to 24 to beat the Warriors in that match. The next game of this match, we see the Tigers going up against my Parramatta Eels. Now, that game, I am going to say the next part of it, but when I do my outro bit. But I'm going to put a little video out, but I'm not going to say it. Alright? To give you guys a little bit of update. Yeah. I am going to post out late, unfortunately. So I do apologise for the inconvenience. That I have been through rough patches. But anyway, the Tigers, first half and second half, but the first half they played well. First half they played brilliant. Luke Brooks getting a try assist doesn't really happen at all. Sometimes he just makes a good mark but falls out terribly and scatters all over the place and doesn't really work that well. But anyway, the Parramatta Eels 28-22 in that match. That was one hell of a game at ANZ Stadium, but Accor, the new one anyway. But that match, Mitchell Moses played well, so did Clint Gutherson, so did Dylan Brown, but I didn't really see Dylan Brown that much. He didn't play too often in that game. But what despite me in that match was Mike Osevo and Sean Russell. Those two wingers in that game really did the mark in that match. Really did well. But anyway, well done from the Parramatta Eels for making a really good win against the Tigers. 28-22 in that match. And thanks guys for watching this video, guys. Make sure you do like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, guys. And I'll see you guys later in that video. Alright, so now on to the story. Now, that match between the Tigers versus Eels, right? Okay, so as soon as when me and Entertain House, I am going to include you in Entertain House. Yeah. So, be prepared for this. When I got off the train, right, me and Entertain House was walking as normal towards Accor Stadium, and I had my portable charger and my phone in my pocket, charging both together. And so that happened, I put them all together in my pocket. So then again, walked around the corner, past the Royal Easter Show entrance, and then again, when I ended up in the end of the slide up on the top of the roof area, I pulled my phone out and I'm going, hang on a second, my camera froze and basically my phone froze. And so I was scrolling through, typing and stuff. That didn't work. I was turning my phone on and off. That didn't work. And so I was like, oh no. My fans, my subscribers, my people are not going to be pleasant, not going to be happy. So then again, I was like, are you kidding me? So then again, that's why I didn't do the vlog. Unfortunately, you guys out there that wanted to know, I didn't do the Tigers vs Eels vlog. I was going to, 100% correctly. But then again, I was like, yeah, nah, I can't do it. Because my phone's frozen. 2:24 was on Monday, 18th of April. Or 14th of April, I think, or not exactly too sure. But then again, that happened, and that's why I didn't vlog that game. Unfortunately for you guys out there that wanted to know. But anyway, that's all from me. Hope you guys stay tuned for more videos, content, and plenty more to come.